YouTube, what's up guys? Today we are going to be ranking all 12 of Eminem's studio albums in a tier list fashion. So we're going to go in chronological order, starting from his first release all the way to his most recent, and we're going to rank them on the tier system, S, A, B, C, and D. Let's get into this. Okay, so starting off the list, we got his 1996 debut album, Infinite. Now, this album gets a lot of overhype, in my opinion, because it's one of Eminem's first official album. But if you're to look at these albums just by themselves, I think it's okay. I think it would be an interesting album if he had just only ever put out this one album. I think it would be an interesting album. I don't think it would be anything special. So for that reason, I'm going to start the Infinite album in the C category. And now moving on to when everything went insane for Mr. Marshal Mathers. 1999, the Slim Shady LP. We have, if we go down the list, we have My Name is Guilty Conscience, Brain Damage, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, Role Model, Just Don't Give a F, Bad Meets Evil, Still Don't Give a F. This is this is not even a debate. This is one of his top 3 albums. This is going straight into the S tier for Eminem's albums, and for just albums in general. In my opinion, it would be S tier. And then onto his third studio album, if he's thought, Slim Shady LP, okay, that's crazy. Then he drops the Marshal Mathers LP. This is 1 or 2 for me out of all Eminem albums. Songs like Kill You, Stan, The Way I Am, The Real Slim Shady. This also had Criminal on it. Yeah, just so many songs, man. I don't need to say much about this album. This is straight into the S tier, of course. And now to 2002 personally. My top choice for albums for Eminem. The Eminem Show. I was, 12 years old when this came out. I could literally rap every word from every song. A funny thing, I was about 12 when this came out, and we used to write these Christmas lists for things we wanted, and what I'd put on mine was Eminem. I just wanted the Eminem album, but I was a horrible speller, almost dyslexic speller, and I wrote Millennium. So I remember on Christmas, I opened up, I saw the CD case. I was like, oh yes, it's the Eminem Show. I'm getting this new album. And I open it up, and it's Millennium. It's a Backstreet Boys album. True story. And I remember saying, no, I wanted Eminem. And my parents were like, oh, you don't have to be embarrassed. You like the Backstreet Boys. I'm like, no, I wanted Eminem. So then a few months later, for my birthday, we were at some of my parents' friend's house, and they had heard this whole story and bought me the Eminem Show. And they were a very, very religious family. And I remember they said, oh yeah, they didn't know who Eminem was. They're like, oh, why don't you put it on? They put it in their CD player in front of everyone. And then you start the album, and there's a skit. And then the first song is, White America, it might be one of your kids. White America. I remember just being so red in the face and just being like, oh, you guys don't get it. You guys don't get it. Because they were so appalled. But anyway, yeah, White America Business, Cleaning Out My Closet, Without Me, Sing for the Moment, Superman, Haley's Song, Till I Collapse, My Dad's Gone Crazy. S tier. Enough said. Okay, now we moved to 2004, where things were here, and they took a little bit of a dip there for Mr. Slim Shady. We have Encore, and Not one of my favorite. Like Toy Soldiers. I really like that song. Mockingbird is on here, good song. There's some fun songs. Ass Like That, Just Lose It, all that. But in terms of Eminem albums, not great. Where to rank this one? I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna put it in the C tier for Encore. It was kind of the start of a little dip here for Eminem. And then we move to Relapse after a 5-year bit of hiatus. I remember how excited I was for this album. A new Eminem album is finally coming out. I couldn't believe it. I remember me and my friend Nick calling each other, texting each other about it. And I remember being so disappointed with this album. And then years later revisiting it and being so impressed. It's one of those weird albums where on first listen, this would be on one of the bottom tiers for me. But as it ages, this album ages better, personally. 3 a.m., Bagpipes from Baghdad. He was rapping in all the accents in this album. And when that first came out, I hated it. Why are you rapping in these fucking accents? Like, I actually couldn't stand it. But when you go back and you look at the rhyme schemes and you look at some of the instrumentals on this album, it actually goes crazy. Beautiful. I remember when it first came out, I loved Beautiful. That was like the one song I loved. But the rest I didn't like. But, you know, Deja Vu, Must Be the Ganja, Old Time's Sake. Some of these beats are crazy. His rhyme schemes are crazy. Controversial. I'm going to put Relapse in the B tier. Yeah, straight in the B tier. I'm happy with that. Now, this is probably, and then we're on to his, so Eminem released Relapse, and he got a lot of flack from it. People said it sucked, and he even was like, "Oh, this album's trash." He even came out and essentially said like he didn't love this album, but he came with another album right away, and this is Recovery. And some people love Recovery, some people hate it. It's got to be the most polar Eminem album. Me, I'm on the team of I love it. When it came out, I loved it, and I still do love it. I mean, Cold Wind Blows, Talking to Myself, Won't Back Down, Going Through Changes, Not Afraid, No Love. I mean, one of the craziest features, M and Lil Wayne. That song goes so hard. Spacebound? Spacebound is a great song. Cinderella Man, 25 to Life, Love the Way You Lie. I mean, this track is full of smashes, full of home runs. I'm on the team of, it's not quite an S tier. I think, you know, those first three albums are for sure S tiers. This is an A tier for me. Some people have this a B, C, even D tier. This is an A on the verge of S tier for me, but for this sake, we're gonna put it as an A tier. Sorry. Okay, and now to the Marshal Mathers LP 2. A lot of mixed reviews on this one as well. The song Bad Guy is how this song opens up. When I saw Eminem live, that was actually it was really crazy live. It was a cool song to open his show up with. Besides that, I mean, Rap God goes crazy. I don't know. I don't like Berserk at all. I don't know. Bad Guy is good. Rap God's good. What else do I have? Headlights. You know, he talks about his mother in that song. You know, I do like that song, but there's only a few songs on this album I really like. Some people seem to love it, not me. This one is going in the C tier. Yeah, I'm going to throw this one in the C tier. Okay, then to 2017. This is another little dip here for old Marshall. We got Revival. Really don't like this album. I'm a huge M fan. Sorry. I mean, there's maybe a couple songs that are okay. I mean, the River song I don't love. Walk on Water, didn't like that song with the Beyonce feature. Chloroseptic, I like that one. It had a really, really hard beat. I think Mr. Porter produced that one. It went super hard, super crazy. Yeah, there's just not much on here I love. You know, Bad Husband's okay. There's a few storytelling songs on here that are okay. But all in all, Revival for me is in the D tier. I just don't love it. Okay, now to 2018. No advertising for this album. He just dropped it. This is Kamikaze, and this is where it kind of goes back up again for Eminem. I mean, he's got tracks with Joyner Lucas, Lucky You, The Ringer, Kamikaze, Nice Guy, Good Guy. Like, he's even got the Venom soundtrack in here. This album is only, I think it's 13 songs. I like that it was more condensed, because I think the album would have been rated lower if it had more fat in it. But a lot of these songs, it's just bar after bar after bar with like a few Royce da 5'9", Joyner Lucas, like a few really good features. Kamikaze, for me, this might be controversial. I'm going to go B tier, man. I think it's a top 5 M album. Yeah, I truly think it's a top 5, probably number 5 for me. And I'm going B tier. Okay, now we're going 2020, Music to be Murdered By, concept album by So the standout track here is Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD. I mean, goes crazy. That song goes absolutely crazy. Besides that, don't love it. I don't love this album at all. Darkness is a really cool song, actually. Besides that, I mean, I gotta look at the track list on this. I didn't, you know what, yeah, really, like Darkness, Godzilla. Yeah, that's about it for me, man. This one is fairly easily yeah, it's a D. It's a D for me, yeah. Okay, now to his most recent 12th studio album, The Death of Slim Shady. I had a lot of high hopes for this album. There's some really high there's a couple tracks which are really good. Fuel, I mean, goes absolutely crazy. I love this song with Jelly Roll. What was that song? Somebody Save Me. Besides that, again, I mean, just a lot of generic stuff in here. Don't love this one. For me, this is going straight into the D category as well. Yeah, I mean, not much to say about this one. Fingers crossed for the next M album. What's your guys' rankings? I think I'm pretty spot on with these, but of course everyone has their own perceptions of music. Everyone likes different things. So let me know in the comments below, what is your list? Like, write out your list, what you think the list is for Eminem albums. Off these 12 studio albums we did, let's get a debate going here. And let me know what album is next. As always, thanks for popping by. Thanks for watching this, guys. Subscribe for more content like this. I love y'all, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.